Hello again, everyone. This is Zombie Kids Rule, and I'm back with another Steam Deck gameplay video. And so I'll just get my caveats out of the way. I apologize to those of you who have seen my previous videos, but I do need to. I feel it needs to be said each time. I did lower the brightness on my Steam Deck screen to try to get a better video. So the colors are brighter than this. The screen can be brighter. I lowered it down quite a bit because I do believe that it helps with the way I'm capturing this with my external webcam. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, yes, I know this is not the ideal way to record videos of gameplay, and I keep, as I've said before, I keep looking occasionally to see if things have been changed where you can actually record directly from gaming mode without buying something like a capture card or something, which I'm not ready to do because I'm just trying to be helpful and do these videos of games that are in my library or demos that I'm interested in that are currently unknown by Valve, and I'm just testing them and then putting up these videos to see if it helps people. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, well, hopefully you'll be able to find what you're looking for from somebody else who's putting up videos. The third thing I will just say is, it probably should go without saying, but when I do these videos, I'm only doing a small introduction, right? I'm just doing the initial gameplay, just to see if the controls are working, if the game is loading, if it seems to be behaving properly. Obviously, you could run into problems later on, so even though the game seems playable from the little bit that I do, obviously you could run into a problem down the road, or there could be an update. And that might change everything entirely. This is a good example. I want to do this demo called the Dragoness Command of the Flame, and I'm pretty sure that this gets updated quite frequently. Or at least I seem to see it on my news feed. So this is a demo. It's from Crazy Goat Games for the developer. Publisher is P-Cube. Looks like the release date was 9/22/21. This page says it's unknown by Valve. Then the store page says unknown as well. Let's see. It has mixed reviews. 67% of 80 all time. I can't remember what the complaints were, quite frankly. I did, I do look at the reviews, but I also take the reviews with a grain of salt, based on the games that I prefer to play. Sometimes I see people leave negative reviews for things, and I look at it and like, yeah, I don't care. Or, oh, I have 80 hours in this game, but it's overpriced. Well, I'm sorry, if I put 80 hours into a game, I'm not going to give it a negative review because, quite frankly, if I didn't like it, I'm not going to play it for 80 hours. But then again, I'm not going to overpay for a game either, because I wouldn't have bought it if I thought it was really expensive to begin with. I'm one of those people who will sit and watch a game for a long time before I buy it. It's just me. I have so many games to play in my Steam library. So again, this is the demo, the Dragoness. I forgot what the rest of it was. I did test this enough to say I believe it is playable on the Steam Deck. If I recall correctly, though, there is a lot of small text, and to the degree that I might have to use the magnifier. So this first screen is a little small. I'll turn this up some. This is a little small. Let's see, you're using the D-pad right away and the joystick right away to maneuver. I'm going to go into settings here. Yeah, I mean, this is small. This really is. Let's see, game. You got language, map speed, battle speed. Let's see, graphics. You've got resolution. Display mode is on full screen right now. A variety of different things. Texture quality is set on very high. Shadow quality is set on very high. Up at the top, you can set it to low, medium, high, or very high. Audio, you've got global volume, music, and sounds. And that looks like the settings, at least for the demo. I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. And then caution, it's going to overwrite your game. That's fine. Apparently you can only have one save. I haven't really been paying that close attention to that, but apparently you can only have one save. Difficulty, recommended for, so the normal is recommended for people with turn-based strategy game experience. Easy for those who just want to enjoy the story. Hard, experienced strategy players looking for a challenge, and then at the very bottom, difficulty can be changed later in the game. So that bottom text is really small. Again, you can magnify it, so that's a little helpful, right? So I'm just going to leave it on normal. Are you sure you want to play normal difficulty? The difficulty later can be changed. That's fine. I'll play normal.
In ancient times, the kingdom of Drathea Peninsula was ruled in peace by two noble dragon houses. The regal dragons were famous for their immense wisdom, with which they ruled in wealth and justice. But it was the Var, known for their strength and valor, who defended the kingdom's borders. Centuries of endless battles, blood, and destruction scarred the Var's souls. Slowly, their humility turned to ambition, bravery to cruelty, and their brotherly love for the regals soured into jealousy. No one knows who it was that delivered the ancient scroll imbued with a powerful dark magic, but when it was cast, the Var house was no more. A new, mightier one had arisen, Shai-Var, cruel and covetous. Amplified with dark magic, the Shai-Var started a rapid campaign of blood and fire. Soon, their army reached Vovensal, the great capital of the kingdom. The two dragon families fought for days and nights.
So I will just tell you, I don't know if you're supposed to be able to see something here. There is text. It's obviously voiced. It sounds like you should be able to see something. Like there should be, graphics or something, a video. Obviously, it's not playing. I'd have to test it on my. I'm gonna skip through it. I'd have to test it on my laptop to see. If there's actually, I would assume there's supposed to be some sort of visuals there. Okay, so now it's going to zoom in here because it's going to do a little introduction.
Welcome, Commander. My name is Natik Hayawan, a member of the noble house of Battle Pangolins. We're cousins of the mighty dragon race. If you hadn't already guessed, I was sent here by the.
Okay, we're going to skip through this.
All we must do now is reach the town port. Be vigilant. The countryside's...
Okay. Alright, so again, I did look through this already. I'm going to turn this down. So it does have an in-game tutorial. So use, and I have no idea what that says. I believe it's the right joystick to control the camera. The camera will follow your hero's movements, right? So click A next. Use A to walk around. The color of the path indicates whether or not you will arrive in the current turn. When you are out of steps, proceed to the next turn by selecting one of the end turn bonuses down here. Journey's end, reach the town portal that leads to the capital. Okay, so here's again, this rotates your map. Okay, so you can move your map around. You can also do it through the trackpad, but curiously enough, for once, the joystick seems to actually be better than the trackpad. You can also rotate. The up D zooms in, the down D pad moves out, the right D pad circles, right, and the left D pad circles. So that's a little better. I'm going to zoom in here some. All right, and then you use so you use the left joystick to move your little ground pointer thing, and it's in the tutorial later, but when you hover over something, if you click the left trigger, the L2, it tells you about it. Now it says resource there. Go up here to the treasure chest. It says treasure chest, right? Resource, okay? All right. Y moves you down here to the end of turn choices, and then X, there's an X on the screen. So again, there are on-screen hints to help you remember the controls. That's going to take you to your character down here. So now I'm on my character. I can press the A button to confirm, and now again, this is really tiny. I mean, I can read it, but it's really tiny. Okay, so now this is talking about your talented centaurs, hit point regeneration, MP regeneration, movement points. You've got your let's see, your adventure skills, so basic restoration, and then X to close out here, or B, I guess, no, B to close out. I'm gonna go back down there. Oops, something happened. What happened? Nope, don't want that. What happened? Oh, I know what it was. I zoomed in. See, that's the one bad thing with the magnifier. Sometimes the magnifier zooms in and gets stuck there. So that's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it does happen. So let's see. I'm going to get out of there. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to go back to the character. So down here you can do normal game speed, fast game speed, fastest game speed. You can go down to your artifacts, which I don't have any right now, and then your army. So you can pull up your army management. Looks like you have merge and swap. I have you can scroll through your people. So right now I'm on my Centaur King. A ranged unit, strong against slow enemies. It gives you your maxed health, your shield, your ranged attack, spells. I have an ancient Ent. Again, this is really tiny. It's hard. You can magnify it to read a little better, but this text is really small. It would be nice on the Steam Deck if it was a little bigger. You can either, I believe, X out with the B, or you can go down to close, or maybe not, just use close. Okay, so let's see. You've got resources up here that you're gathering. I'm going to go over here. Whoops, go there. I'm going to go open the treasure chest. So treasure, I get to pick between 200 XP or this thing, which is the iron, an essential resource for weapon and armor crafting. Iron has taken on the role of currency. I'm going to go ahead and take the XP, and I'm using A to select. So again, you move your green little thingy with the left controller to say where you want to go. Click A once, it'll show you the path. Click it again, it'll walk up and collect it. I just collected a resource. I'm going to go collect this resource. Okay, and your resources are adding up here at the top scroll bar. Let's see, I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Now this is my tutorial. Use the L trigger, L2, to examine buildings and structures, so you can look at them before you get closer. And that's what I was doing, right? So I was moving this over to like that skull, clicking the L2, and you got to hold it. A wizened and unusual structure of indeterminate provenance. Okay, so you have to hold it to see what it is. I'm going to go, oopsie, now there's a red thing. That means I can't move to that spot. I'd have to click the Y button to go down here to my end of turn bonuses. The top one is get additional steps +2, regenerate additional mana +5, or regenerate additional HP +10%. I haven't used any mana, I haven't used any health, so I'm going to take the extra steps. New day, your monsters are fully fed. Good, I didn't know I had food to feed my monsters. That's one thing I haven't quite figured out yet. So I'm going to get my resources, get my, so it is talking. Again, it's a little hard to see what he's saying. And see, this is where part of the problem is because that was really hard to see, and when I magnified, it wasn't on the screen, and I can't move the screen to get right. So that's a little bit. I don't know how I got there. Weakened, 1 day without food, hungry, starving. Yeah, I don't know how I got there, but I think my magnifier was keyed in. All right, so I'm going to go walk over to the resource. Going to walk over to the other resource. Okay, I'm going to go to the skull. Alright, ancient ruin. You see a tiny altar, blah, blah, blah. You gained new knowledge, increasing your XP. Okay, again, the text is a little hard to read. I'm going to scroll over here. What is this? This is tutorial, so we'll go look at the tutorial. Your commander gains XP for killing monsters, visiting buildings, and more. Again, that's showing you down here. Selecting commander's portrait will show her stats and skills, which I already did. That was the X button to open that up, right? And I click on her and it opens up. Oops, that's right. I want to go again. B is cancel or move back. Let's see, was there anything else over there I missed? I did not miss anything, so I'm going to go over here to this resource. Can't. You know what? Let's see if I can go to this resource. I can go to that resource, so I'll collect that. Can I go to any other resource? Let's see if I can get this resource. Nope, can't. So I'm going to do my end bonus. Again, I haven't used anything. I'm going to get my extra steps. Your monsters are fully fed. Let's go over here and get these resources. Now, this is, yeah, there we go. Sometimes it's a little hard to get on the thing that you're pointing at. So I go over here, and sometimes it's just a little bit difficult. It's kind of weird. Let's see, I'm going to turn this. This is an abandoned mine. The glinting of minerals suggests that some deposits remain intact. So I'm going to go over there. The mine seems to have been hastily abandoned despite the flashes of ore that peak from the earth and depths. Effect on use. Mine will provide 1 iron per turn. So I'm going to occupy that. And then this is, perhaps we can learn some new skills here. Why not? Oh, I can't reach it. Let's see. I can move as far as it'll let me. Click my end of turn bonus. Okay, and then we'll go in here. University. Effect on use. You gain the XP necessary to gain a new experience level. So now I get to choose. Level up. You may now choose from one of the available skills. So this is basic health. Increase the amount of health points available to beasts in the army by 5. Or advanced restoration. New spell unlock. Mana infusion. Spells already learned. Flash heal. So I don't really know which one is better. I'm just going to pick this one for now. Okay, and I already clicked on that. Okay, so now we're going to go up here. Reinforcements. Do I want to recruit them? Yes, I do. I want to recruit them. So I'm going to... Combining monsters increases their power. Combining can be done in the army management window. So now it's showing me that I can combine these two things that I have. So let's see. It's already showing merge. So I'm going to click once, click twice, and then merge highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. And nope, it wants me to do something different. So I'm going to click once, twice. Okay, let's click once, twice, and then it says X to merge. Okay. Are you sure you want to combine two beasts? Sure. Nope, that backed up. Okay. I did this before. X. Are you sure you want to combine the two beasts? So it didn't. I didn't see the OK highlighted last time. So yes. Now it merges them. Okay. And then we're going to close that. And now I'm going to get into a combat. Pretty sure. So I'm going to walk over here. Okay. So now it's going to show us how we do combat. Okay. So units can move a specific amount of tiles each turn depending on their movement statistic. To check the enemy's statistics, use, I think that might be the right trigger. Units will attack in turns in the order determined by their initiative stat. The currently attacking unit will always be first. You can command your units to do various things. However, hover over the icons to find out more. Some units can cast spells. Each spell costs mana. You will find them here. Hover over them to see the spell details. Some units, like centaurs, are able to do damage through ranged attacks and don't need to move to fight. Select ranged attack and press A on enemy to select your target. The commander can learn new spells through leveling up. Open the spell book to see what's available. Okay, so that's it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click X, and that's these guys, right? So I'm going to click right trigger. That's my people. I'm going to go over to bad guy. So I know I'm highlighted him, so I'm going to click him. Yep, it tells me all about the bad guy. Let's see. Can't go there. So, oops, now I'm moving. I want to get over here. So if I click Y, there we go. So now I clicked Y to get in this column. My spell book is this, so I can see I have the restoration, right? So Go over here. There's rest mana infusion and flash heal. Instantly heals the target beast for 10 health points. Go down here. Activate a ranged attack. This attack uses 1 arrow. Perform a melee attack. Look out for retaliations. Wait until later in the turn to make a move. Adds a bonus to melee, ranged, and magic defenses for this turn. This beast doesn't use magic. Oh, I see. I'm on a particular beast. And then surrender. So I am on my centaur. So here's the thing. I don't see a ranged penalty, or at least I haven't heard of a ranged penalty. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the ranged attack, and then I'm going to go over here to the centaur, and it says shoot at centaur and deal 3 damage with 90%. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. Boom, hit him. And then it's my centaur's turn again, so I'm going to go over here and do the same thing. Shoot at centaur and deal 4 damage with 90%. Okay, so I did that. He shoots back. And now it's my Ent's turn. My Ent, whoops. How far can you move, Ent? Can you move? I think it shows green where you can move. I'm going to try to move here. I don't think I can. Oh, I did. I guess I thought I could move. I don't know if I could move further or not. I couldn't quite see very well. So now I'm back to my centaur, and he's just going to attack here. And let's click here. See, this is so hard to read. This is so hard to read. Yeah, and see, now I can't see. That's interesting. So I'm trying to magnify it, right? And yeah, it's really hard to see what's going on. So now, let's see. Get out of there. Okay, now, oh, there we go. Now I'm moving. Okay. There we go. I guess I'm on him. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. Okay. I'm not quite sure of all the details. Like, I think they have shields that they have to be knocked down. This guy, let's see. I don't know if you can walk. How far can you walk? Can you walk this far? No. Walk that far? No. Nope. Nope. I think he slowed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he got slowed. Alright, so now I'm back to my centaurs again. I'm going to try to shoot him. Yep, so he shoots me back. I shoot again with my other centaurs. Okay, now I've gotten rid of, I think, his shields. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, it's a little hard to read when you hover over somebody and do this. It's a little hard to see all the words. It's really tiny, and the magnifier doesn't work quite as well in this game. I'm seeing, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Can this guy do any spells? Let's see. Decrease a unit's move range by 4 for 3 turns. Well, you know what? Let's go and reduce his little Ent. There. Make him slowed down. Okay. Alright. Now my centaurs are going again. Now they're just attacking their health, I think. They're not attacking their shield anymore. He shoots me back. I'm going to shoot again. Okay, now his Ent is, his Ent is weak. Now, let's see. Can I actually reach you with an attack? I think I can. So, I'm going to walk up here. Smack! And then he smacks me back with retaliation. Okay, now my centaur is going to attack. Okay, my other centaurs, nope, he's going to attack me. I'm going to attack. My other centaur is going to attack. Alright. And then my Ent gets to attack. And basically, you can see how when you move around, there's a sword that's pointing. So you can actually, it will, whichever way the sword was pointing will show you you're going to move and then attack. Right now, the sword is pointing directly to the right. So instead of moving, I'm just going to attack. Boom, smacked him. And he smacks me back. Now he smacks me and I smack him back. Right? So we get retaliation. I think I got rid of his shield now. So we're going to go up here and my centaur is going to attack. And we killed him. My other centaur can... Now, my other centaur, I'm going to try to... I don't know if I can move and then shoot. We're going to find out. I'm going to move. And then can you still shoot? Nope, he can't. So apparently you can't move and attack. Apparently it's one or the other. So, or unless I'm doing something wrong, I'm not quite sure. Alright, and then we defeated him. Okay. And then victory, enemy casualties, and it shows you who you beat. And then your casualties, we didn't have any. Exit. Okay. Alright, and then we're supposed to keep going here. So we're going to turn the camera again. Go over here to the treasure chest. Okay, I get to choose treasure. I get to choose either granite or iron. I have 13 iron. I have 9 granite. Granite is for building. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the granite because I don't have as much. I haven't picked as much off the ground. And then let's see what else is going on. I can walk as far as I can. Click Y. I don't know. It doesn't look like I need any health, so I'm going to click steps. And then the other thing, of course, again, you can zoom around, right? So you can look all over the place. And not only can you look all over the place, but you can move your pointer and then left arrow, and it tells you what it is. Like, that's a wizard's hut. And what's over here? Is there anything over there? No. Let's see. What's over? I can't see all the way over there. What's that? The arcane spring will strengthen us, right? So basically, you can look all over the place and see what things are. What's this? Perhaps we can learn some new skills here. What's this? That might be the portal. Can't tell. So anyway, and then what's this? That's we can regenerate our mana here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't cast any mana yet. So let's see. I'm going to go back over here, and essentially that. Whoops. Okay, we're going to have a little cutscene thingy here. My little dragon guy is going to pop up. Looks kind of like a dragon snake guy. And that is voiced. Okay.
Let us hope it was just a marauder.
Okay.
Regardless, we should tell the queen at once.
Okay, and then we're going to go all the way over here. Alright, and so basically I'm going to stop here because it's going to be more of the same. I haven't gone much further than this, testing it out, to get into regular combat. But again, it looks like everything works. You can move your camera around with either the right joystick or the trackpad. You can turn with the D-pad, right? You can zoom in, you can zoom out. You move your little on-the-ground thingy, little target thingy with the left joystick. A is confirm and move. B is cancel. Y is, well, it does a couple different things. In combat, it moves you to that left navigation. Down here, it does the end of turn thing. X does a couple different things in different screens. So it has, like, on this screen, X will bring you down to your character. In the battle screen, X moves you, I can't remember now, but it moves you somewhere. And I'm not going to mess around. I mean, I did try pushing some... Oh, there we go. Pressing the L1 button brings up this supplies info. That doesn't do anything. This one pulls up your saving, right? This doesn't do anything. There may be other keys, but I'm not going to go further. I'm basically going to stop here. And so what I'm going to say is that I'll go ahead... Yeah, I'm not going to save. It gives you a chance to abandon quest, but I'm not going to do that, or I'm just going to go back to main menu. Return to the main menu, any unsaved progress. Okay, well, let's go back here and save really quick. Empty slot, there we go. Alright, and then we'll exit to main menu, and then we'll get a chance to, we can continue, new game, load game, settings, or exit. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. Yes, I'm sure I want to exit. So it looks like this demo is playable on the Steam Deck. It seems like it behaves properly. I'll go back into this. One thing I like about the Steam Deck is how quickly you can put it to sleep and bring it back up again. It's a pretty cool thing. I will say though that this game sucks battery fast. Now, I haven't tweaked the settings. There's all kinds of information out there about how you might have to tweak settings, lower the quality of the things, lower the FPS if you can, things like that, to conserve battery. This thing, in that short little time, this video has been going on for 30 minutes now. This went from 80-something down to 57. So this definitely sucks battery quite a bit. Not all games do that, but this game definitely does. So this is probably one of those ones that, if you weren't close to some place where you could charge, you were playing away, you'd probably have to tweak the settings to conserve your Steam Deck battery, to get as much playtime out of it as you wanted. A lot of the games I play, my battery on the Steam Deck lasts 6-7 hours. A lot of the games that I play, but there are a few that I've run across that it does drain the battery pretty fast, and that's where you have to kind of tweak those settings. So again, I will say that this looks playable, but the big detractor is how small a lot of the text is. There is some text that is really, really, really hard to see, and the magnifier isn't working as well in this game as it does in others. In some games, you use the magnifier, you can read what the small text is, there's no problems. In this one, I'm clicking on the magnifier, and the text I want to read isn't on the screen, or it disappears, or something like that. So that would be difficult. I'm not sure if I could play through this game on the Steam Deck, because I'm not sure I could sit and really squint at that small size text for a long time. Maybe I could for short periods, but I don't think I could sit and play for like an hour or two, staring at that small text. So that might be a problem, especially for some folks. But anyway, I hope this is helpful. If these videos are helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, getting notifications, leaving comments. I try to respond to all the comments that I get. I'm just doing this to try to help out folks. So, again, if these are helpful, great. If they're not, hopefully there's somebody else out there that's doing stuff that is going to answer your questions or give you help. So again, in the meantime, until I can get another video up, whether that be an RPG Maker video or a Steam Deck video, I hope everyone's having a great night, happy gaming, and I will talk to everyone later. Okay, bye.